Greetings, travelers, and welcome back to Goldbound. Good morning. What a beautiful zone to wake up to in the morning. Look at this. Had a good night's rest in... What is this inn even called, actually? What is this inn called? I guess it's just the Theramore Inn? Yeah, just the Theramore Inn. Great inn, guys. Great sleep, great mattress, great service. Continental breakfast, courtesy of the house. Good morning. Good morning, guys. The ship's just leaving. That's okay, we're not going. How's everyone doing? It's good music. It's almost like Grizzly Hills vibes here. Anyone who is just kind of tuning in, kind of thinking like, where are we? New episode drops tomorrow. So if you don't want any spoilers, I would hold off on watching the streams until tomorrow. Terrible streamer saying don't watch the streams, but I'm just saying, if you don't want any spoilers, guys, new episode, new Goldbound is dropping tomorrow. If you haven't caught the streams in the last like week, I would say, you know what, maybe just watch the video tomorrow, and then we'll be back and rolling. It'll all make sense. But if you want to hang out anyways, we do have a new zone. We got it on Wednesday. New zone and a new continent. So look at that. Got plenty to do, guys. I do want to get out there and just start doing a few things while we get chatting. How much coffee do I drink? I have a large amount of coffee in the day. Yes. I am a coffee enjoyer. This one is just drip coffee, though, like, you know, in a coffee maker. So it's a lot weaker than, like, an Americano or an espresso or something like that. So, it's okay. I just drink it most of the day. I do want to go to the turtles, though. I want to get my skinning up a little bit here. Right now, from when our last episode or last stream was, I have changed my professions around a little bit. We also get turtle meat here. But I have changed my professions around a little bit because I was doing a little bit of like video recording for the episode tomorrow. So I had to like unlearn my profs, which is not ideal. But I do want to get my skinning to a point where I can go into Onyxia's lair for a couple trash resets today. So I think what better way than to start with some turtles on the shores. Another turtle has entered the water. If it's going slow, we'll pop back over to the swamp and just do the hyper spawn. But I don't think it'll take too long to level up skinning real quick on the shore here. Plus we get turtle meat and stuff. Mick with the 85 consecutive streams. Let's go. Let's go. How much is a large amount? Just finished my first pot. It's about 11 a.m. You know what? To avoid any do as I says or say or do as I do's, I will not give a direct prescription how much coffee I consume a day, but it's a very high amount. I used to get negative side effects from coffee and caffeine, and now it just makes my day way better. So, and I sleep like a baby. So I don't know. I think it's just good for me. How much is a kilogram of coffee beans in Canada? Depends what coffee beans you get and where you get them. I try to buy either most of my stuff from like a local area, in which case it's more expensive, or if I'm in the big city, I'll buy like the big thing at Costco, and that's a lot cheaper. For the exact price though, that's more of a pathway question. I'd have to double check. There's few things in life that I just buy without looking at the price. One of them is gas for my car, and one of them is coffee. I'm not gonna not buy it. I might like in the moment look at prices and buy the cheapest one, but that information does not stick around. I'm buying the coffee, guys. There's a few things, and ground beef. It's like I'll buy the cheapest one, but like it's not a situation where I'm deciding if I'm going to buy it or not based on price. There's some things that is definitely like that. Gas, coffee, and ground beef. That's going in the cart no matter what. So I don't know exactly what the price is. If you wanted to send me some local coffee, would I be okay with that? I don't have a P.O. box at the moment. That's kind of a nice little tunic there. So I don't have anywhere to send me things. I would have to get a P.O. box, like, in the city, in order to receive, things. But that would be cool. I like different kinds of coffees. Whenever I travel, that's the first thing I like to try around, different coffee. I should use the excess gold to skip the zone. A-Rod, you don't like the zone? I think it's going to be a sweet zone, actually. I think it'll be sweet. That's true. With how allergic I am, I'm not sure a P.O. box is a good idea. I have a lot of allergies. A P.O. box wouldn't be bad, but not going to lie, out of just, like, allergen safety, I probably wouldn't consume anything. Which is too bad, but yeah. I'm allergic to like too many things to really say. But yeah, other stuff could be cool. If I send my neighbor's address, I can tell when delivered. Yeah. The thing with a P.O. box is a lot of murlocs here. Technically speaking, I do have a P.O. box, but it's just my mailbox because I live very rural. I don't check the price on toilet paper. Yeah, that's true. That's another thing. I'm buying the toilet paper. So I don't want to go... Where was it? It was once you see the Alliance flag, you kind of stop. Although right here, it's mostly murloc, so I might go back down. Back down to where the turtles are. Did you miss a spin yesterday? Well, we did spin Wednesday on Goldie. Yesterday, though, we just did hardcore. But if you are a little behind on the streams, new Goldbound is dropping tomorrow. And that'll be like... It's going to be a good episode. I've been working on it a lot. Also, we'll be working on it after stream today to finish it up. But that's going to be like... That's going to be a good episode. That's going to be a good one. But it'll have the last, you know, forfeit plus new spin. And we're going to be like, yeah, and we'll be going. So Wednesday, it's been a crazy week. Yeah, it's been a crazy week. Oh, wait. Did I spin Monday? No. Yeah, no. It was Wednesday, the spin. Confirmed. Have I used my main to check the sketchy borders here? I have. I went around, and honestly, it wasn't as sketchy as some. If anything, like, it's sketchy on this end. So, like, Dustwallow Marsh to 1,000 Needles, it's more so sketchy on the 1,000 Needles side, where, like, if you go close to Dustwallow Marsh, it kind of switches over into Dustwallow Marsh. But actually in here, it's pretty straightforward. Like, especially on the Barren side, when it starts looking like the Barrens, it's the Barrens. Like, it's based on the gradient on the ground, which is exactly what we want to see. Honestly, guys, I might go just power level my skinning, because I need to get my skinning up to do Onyxia's lair. So we might take the ship back. Just momentarily, guys. Let's take the ship back over just very momentarily. Because I want to get to a decent level where I can do Onyxia resets. I think it's going to be really good gold, so... Let's go. Ooh, the boat's right here. Let's try to grab it real quick. We might miss it here. Yeah, I didn't know you couldn't grapple to boats. I thought you could for sure grapple to boats. We'll call that good. We'll call that good. I'm glad there isn't randomly like two boats there. I didn't really check that, I guess. I'm pretty sure that one was going to wetlands, so we're good. Yeah, I just want to quickly power level my skinning here, so I'm sorry guys, but we are going back to this this farm that we spent hours on, but just for like 10 minutes, okay? Just for like 10 minutes, and it's only to level up my skinning. Because I want to get my skidding to a point where I can, like, actually get good stuff in the new zone. And this is the best spot to do it. Because right now, Classic is at 19. So, welcome back to the wetlands, guys. We have, it is true, we have gone from some very wet, like some very wet zones to even more wet zones. Yo, Timmy, with a 25 stream streak, it's no 100. 25 is coming in clutch, especially with the recent technical difficulties. Is Ani counted as Classic sitting a Wrath? You know what? I think someone was saying it was Wrath. We'll see. I don't think if it is, I don't think you need to train it to do it, but just to be safe. I also want to test some other skidding farms, so I'm just going to quickly level up my skidding here. Because now this is our best skidding spot for leveling. Sirbel, 90 in a row. Row that boat back to Theramore. Oh, we'll be going back soon. Just real quick, level up the skidding. Of course, like with the hyper spawns here, it's like insta skidding. Always keep stocked up on the coffee. Oh, you got it, dude. You got it. Just arrived, the new zone hype. What's the new zone? We'll be going back shortly. I just wanted to level up my skidding here. But the new zone is across the pond from here. It's actually crazy. The last couple of zones we've spun have been zones that it was the first time they were appearing on the randomizer. Right? Like, I don't think... Like, Wetlands was the first time it was on the randomizer from Loch Badan. We spun it. Then we finished Wetlands. And then we got Dustwell Marsh, which was the first time it was on the randomizer from Wetlands. So, with that logic, next zone spin is probably going to be 1,000 Needles because it's the only new one on the randomizer. And so we'll probably end up spinning it. Maybe we do just speed run to Neris. I would be okay with that. Like, I'm not going to lie. There was 3 chances this time. I guess, yeah, Wetlands put on 3 new zones. But it was still, I guess it was a 50-50 if it would be like a new zone to be spun. Still crazy, though. So yeah, I'll probably just try to get like a couple levels here before we go back over. Hey, you know what's been mentioned before, but how do I go about joining the guild as Horde on NA? 2 options, either /who and see who's online as Horde, or you have to join, you search for the Goldbound in the communities. So this is the guild, but if you search on Community Finder, and then join the Goldbound community, in the chat here, there's a link to apply. That's how you do it there. For Horde on NA. But I think if you message anyone online in the guild that's on Horde, I think they can invite you. Sad. Been looking forward to Deadwind Pass since the zone came available. Me too. I'm actually quite excited for Deadwind Pass now. I don't even want to think about how many potential times it's been on the spinner. Because what officially put it on? Was Deadwind Pass put on by Swamp of Sorrows? So yeah, Deadwind Pass has missed like 8 or 9 spins. That's actually crazy. Duskwood? I think it was Swamp, because we got Swamposaurus before Duskwood, and they both lead in. I think Swamp was the first. Yeah, Swamposaurus was before Duskwood. Who's this guy? What the? We just phased in. I think we were both farming here. That's kind of strange. Hey man, if he's looting, I'm just gonna skin. That's totally fine with me. I just wanted to level up skinning. This is faster for me. I'll take it. But yeah, it went, let me just look back here and press G. It went Elwyn, Red Ridge, Burning Steps, Swamp of Sorrows. So Swamp was our 4th zone, and that was when Deadwind Pass became available to spin. Same with Badlands. That didn't stop me from entering it. I'm honestly surprised I haven't entered Deadwind Pass with how central it is. We have zones all around it. Like, how have we not accidentally hit it? I really hope we spin it, like, regularly before that happens. Don't say that, deep holes. Yeah. Greetings. Am I sick of Dust Swallow already? I'm actually really excited for Dust Swallow now that like the dust has settled and we got it. But I do want to get my skinning up to actually do some farms there today. This guy's not looting. Brother, loot. If you don't loot, I'm gonna start killing him. Here, let me put this up here so you guys can see my skinning level. At least there's a new raid. And I honestly think the raid is gonna be nuts. It's so, just wait. I think it's actually gonna be sick with how, like, I think we're gonna be doing it with every single farm. Raid clears. Don't think the bag is bigger than mine, though. Yeah, the Onyxia bag is the same size as my Ember Silk bags. They're 22 slaughters. It'll still be cool to get, though. The gem bags can be cash money. Ooh, and also a mount, guys. There's also the mount. We got a couple cool things to work towards from Duskwallow now. We have the long-term goal from Duskwallow. Well, firstly, it opens the door to go down towards Silithus, right? And Silithus, like through Thousand Needles, Tenaris, whatever, Unguro, Silithus, is like along our quest for Thunder Fury, the Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. By the way, did someone say Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker? Someone did. It also gives us a chance at a new mount, the Onyxian Drake, which right now we only have our Golden Griffin, so a new mount, like a new flying mount, would be 10 out of 10 hype. And then third, it gives us the quest for Nat Pagel. So we have 2 out of the 4 zones to fish in for Nat Pagel, so we can really track those to see which zones we'll get next for Nat. So there's actually like 3 kind of like account progression things that Duskwallow unlocks and opens up. 4 actually. Well, yeah, kind of 4, because archaeology and just professions in general, it's so good. Yeah. I think you're right. It's pronounced pay-gul. I'm sorry. I'm saying Pagel. Like 100 times out of 100. That's one word that I've farmed for him for years and years. I love fishing, but I say Pagel. 100%. Why is Nat Pagel important? He has a quest for like a fishing rod. It's more of just like, it's not like a gold farm, it's just like an account cool thing to do. Do I also say Pagli instead of Bagel? Yeah, Pagel and Bagel are pronounced the same in my head. Nat Pagel is vital. He is. We already have one of his fishing rods from the fishing tournament, but it's fun doing the fishing things for sure. Have we done Nixia's lair yet? We've been in it, but I'm not going to kill a Nixia until Monday. I don't want to get locked to a Nixia. It's kind of similar to the Molten Core idea. We definitely want to clear it each week, but we don't want to clear it early because we want to be able to do resource farming in it. Now, that being said, I don't really sit there and farm Molten Core trash runs anymore because it's good gold per hour, but it's not like in our current zones. We have access to it for reagents we need. But now we have an Nixia's lair, so we can most definitely juice that one. It's in our current zone, so that's going to be sweet. We'll go back soon, guys. There's a couple more skins here. Once we're done here, we'll probably go straight... Well, actually, yeah, go straight to... Nixia's lair with skinning. Got your first zone completed, Mulgore. Well, congratulations. Now you're old Stone Talon Mountain. There's a path where you can get to it without flying, but you technically can't get down by foot. But I think you can get there, so is it a gray zone? But I just said I can technically get there, so I included it. In that scenario, I would probably include it as well. I think if you can get in, and it's kind of like a path, but like the way back is kind of sketch, I say let it ride. You think this guy's a bot? He might just be far. He might be. This is a spot that's definitely prone to bots, I think. Yo, Nessa Jenkins, greetings, traveler, with a Twitch Prime. Appreciate the Prime. Missed why I didn't want Dust Wallow. Really, the reason I didn't want Dust Wallow was because we've gone from like Loch Badan to Wetlands to Bashir, which are all like wet zones. So the joke is like it's another marsh, another wet zone. I do think it's going to be a cool zone to do, but that was the reason. I wanted to go to a different kind of vibe of the zone. This guy just stopped fighting. Maybe he isn't a bot. Different biome, exactly. I was kind of hoping for like Badlands, Deadwind Pass, Barrens for like a bit of a drier biome, different area. But what I really did want is I did want a zone with a dungeon or an instance, and so we got a new raid, so that's good. Because the last couple zones, not including Bashir, it's been like Loch Badan and Wetlands don't have like a dungeon to farm, so I was kind of hoping for a dungeon to farm. And yeah, Badlands, Barrens, and Deadwind Pass had that as well. Back to Wetlands. Just momentarily. I just wanted to boost my skinning up. Because we can get to 300 skinning here in like literally 10 minutes. Whereas it would probably be an hour of farming at like a lower efficiency in Dust Wallow. So we may as well use this as like a skinning boost farm. We're already at 203, so we're 2/3 of the way there. Soon we'll we'll get Barrens through entire Badlands in a row. We'll see. We'll start getting the desert zones. Yeah, I think Barrens is going to be a mega zone for sure. Honestly, guys, this guy seems a little bit more like a bot now. I don't know what's doing. He's just like AFKing. Maybe his inventory is full. This isn't the new zone, guys. I had well-playing farm withdrawals and I had to come back. Nah, we're just leveling up real quick, skinning, so I can farm it with the new zone a little more efficiently. Oh, he's back. He's back. What zone did we roll? Well, we're going across the pond shortly. We were there this morning. We were there already, but I came over to level up skinning because the turtles were kind of slow for leveling. And if I'm going to farm there, I may as well get good loot. So here we're pretty much already at max skinning, and it's been like 5-10 minutes, not even. We're doing good, though. We're into, like, our 15th zone, technically. Yeah, if you count forfeit zones, the zone that we're going to here is our 15th zone. That's pretty good. We've been having some pretty good paces lately, actually. Mistwing, greetings, traveler. Hope you're doing well as well. If I could collaborate with any YouTuber, who would it be? Or streamer? I feel like, I don't know. I feel like, though, I would probably rather collaborate, like, on stream. I think that'd be, like, more fun of an interaction. Because, like, the YouTube videos, it's kind of like... I feel like a YouTube collab, it would have to make a lot of sense. But I don't know. I don't know. It depends what I'm doing in game, you know what I'm saying? Severa with the 15 stream streak. Let's go. Yo, Severa does not like Asmon. He says, let's go. Please don't say Asmon. Nah. Nablin Path. We have to go into dungeons together. And we have to roll for drops. I go for gold, he goes for glory. That'll be kind of funny. Cloud with Chug Life on stream. Chug has been in the stream. Chug has been on stream before. When I was, it was in September. If you were there, let me know. But we were leveling Pathaladin, I think. And we were in BC for a powerlifting meet. And I was streaming, he came in and said hi. True story. Yeah, I think technically speaking, Onyxia might be Cataclysm, or sorry, Wrath skinning. But there are definitely skinning farms in Deathtrail that I want to have higher level skinning to do. I feel like the thing is, it's really hard to tell when monks are bots or not, because this is just also a really good, like, AFK farm for a monk. Like, he could just be, like, watching a show. Like, maybe he's just watching House. You know? And he's just AFKing farming. Like, that's the thing. It's hard to tell with these guys. If they're on the same faction as you, you can, like, kind of try to talk to them, and if they don't reply, it's kind of like, alright, maybe they're a bot. But it's hard to say. It very well could be a bot, but it also could just be someone farming. Is this a better spot to level skinning than Sunken Temple? It is. It's a faster spot. However, Sunken Temple is a little bit slower, but it's technically higher gold per hour while leveling. But yeah, no, this for 1 to 300, it's like 15 minutes for classic skinning, whereas Sunken Temple is a bit longer. But it's also just like super close. Like we're already at 276, so I'll get 300 and then we'll head back over across the drink. I have a very fast way to get there as well. But yeah, this and Sunken Temple, they're both really good. I would say if you want to level skinning and make a bit of gold, Both are not bad, but Sunken Temple is probably going to net you a little bit more value on the way up. Because these skins cap out at medium and light leather, whereas Sunken Temple you'll get like heavy hide and rugged hide, you know, thick leather, rugged leather, so you can make some gold on the way up too. And who knows, maybe you'll get a stealth blade. But here you could also get the whelp. We'll see though. No whelp while leveling yet. I guarantee one time though, one day we're gonna come here to level skinning and we'll get the whelp. It's probably good to have a couple farms that we have on the back burner. Just for leveling. Like, I should probably figure out what the fastest herbalism leveling spot is. Mining is a bit different because mining, we could technically just like stockpile like copper, tin, and iron, and then we could just smelt our way up. I should probably like strategically do that. Because then you get a free mining levels, basically. Alright guys, we're done. Let's go back home to our new zone. I saved my hearth to the new zone, so we're going back. We're going back home, guys. Across the drink. Across the drink. Here we are, guys. If you missed Wednesday's stream, we did spin a new zone. So, if you're a little bit confused, do not fret. If you're fretting, stop. There will be a new video tomorrow. A big one. A really, actually, like a dare I say it, a really good Goldbound episode. And it's going to be, if you've missed like the last week or so of streams, it's all good, man. It'll all make sense. You're about to fret for a second there. Sorry, nothing. I'm glad I mentioned it then, so don't fret. Do not. Don't fret. Can you skin the guys outside here? Alright, these guys give thick leather outside. Heavy leather as well. Oh, we're in for a real treat out here, guys, I think. I think inside might be the ultra treat. I'll set the dungeon or the raid difficulty to 25 player. I want to get a little loot appraiser out as well, just to see how much gold you technically make during the resets. Am I killing Ani? Not today, not today. I do want to do the trash runs. Now that we have skinning leveled up, we're gonna kill the trash. I think I might have to reset it, actually. I think I killed trash and didn't reset on Wednesday, so that's my bad. One sec. Reset all instances. So here's the thing about Onyxia's lair. There's like, what, 5 or 6 mobs? Where'd they go? Are they down further? There we go. So we can do trash, and look at this, guys. Oh, we just learned Northern skinning. Whoa, so it is Wrath, technically. Okay. Hello. Why can't, oh, my macro's kind of bugged here. I should be able to skin them. This is kind of weird. They're leveling up my skinning. Whoa. Okay, yeah, we're getting Frostweave, guys. I'm not getting any loot from them, though. It's just leveling up Northern skinning. I wonder if I have to get my skinning up in Northern skinning to actually get anything from them. Because I'm pretty sure they drop, like, large amounts of leather, but we probably have to get our Northern skinning level up. Snores and Timmy are saying they got loot. Do you guys have 75 out of 75 northern skidding? Even as one, really? Weird. Chromie time? I don't know. Put it on heroic? Yeah, I guess. Is there a heroic version? I'll definitely keep leveling it up. That's kind of strange. I definitely thought we would get loot there. Let me just try a couple things. We'll just troubleshoot here, guys. Reset all instances. Let's set it to 25 heroic. Oh, it's technically on heroic. Let me set it to normal and go in with it being normal. Because last time we had it set to heroic and tried going in on normal, but maybe that messed it up or something. I don't know. We'll try again here. Otherwise, like, we can try it on 10 player after, but I'm assuming you guys also probably did it on 25. Like, we do get Frostweave. Yeah, no loot. That's really weird. There's 0 skins. What if I shift skin it? Let me try shift skinning it. I'm holding shift. Nothing. Have I skinned them this lockout once? No, the first time I did it, I did kill them, but I didn't have skinning. So maybe, like, that could be a thing. Maybe it was too good and they patched it so you can't reset it. Like, once you kill them, like, they don't drop skins. Postmaster? I just have auction house mail, no postmaster mail. Wonder if you can't reset it. Let me try. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, because Timmy and Snores, you both said you got some loot from the skins. You got like a lot of rugged and thick leather, right? Like 20 from each one. Speedrun tip: you can jump down the bridge. Roger that. Let me try. I'll try resetting here. Let me put it to 10 player. I don't know. Because, yeah, it's kind of weird. It is giving us northern skinning. Oh, wait, I can jump down the bridge. Where do you jump? Like, right here? Oh, yeah, that's faster. Especially if you're doing resets, that'll save time. Alright, guys, let's try this now on 10 player. Nothing. You can jump off the right side as well. It gets you a bit further. Okay. My classic skinning is 300. Yeah, we just leveled it up. So I have 300 classic. What else could it be? Might be worth bug reporting? Maybe. If we get confirmed, like Timmy is going to try it again. He had done it before and got skins. Let's see if he resets and gets skins, because it could definitely be a thing where they patched it, where only your first clear you can get trade goods, like very possibly. Northern skinning might not be high enough. Maybe. I'll keep going. I'll definitely keep trying until I get 75. Like, I'll just do a reset right here. And we'll see if there's a break point. But from what I heard, Snores and Timmy didn't have 75 northern skinning. Is there anything else we can change? Like, we can only go heroic, and there's no heroic, and then we can do, like, 25 player. Raid difficulty 25 player. Let me try something. Like, I don't know if this would do anything. I'm gonna start a custom group. Not invite anyone, and just like that way I'm technically in a raid group. Right, so now, like, I'm not gonna invite anyone, but I'm technically in a raid group. After this thing, I'll try relogging, yeah. If this doesn't work, I'll just do like a quick reload. 2014 comment says you need plus 435 skinning. That's true. I could just drop group when I enter too. It'll port me out. But yeah, we didn't get anything from that one. Perhaps it's like a weird cumulative of like skinning levels, and like once we get to 65 or like a couple more, I don't know, we'll see. It's hard to say with these things. If I didn't know better, like if we didn't have you guys saying that you got it with level 1, I would have assumed it's all good to go. Wowhead Classic says you need 315 classic skinning with a dagger or a sword. Because I have, for skinning, I guess like maybe I should go grab a skinning knife. It'll boost my skinning level. Let me try that. Let me try going to this trade good area and getting a skinning knife and equipping it. Let's try it out. It's worth a shot, guys. Just troubleshooting here, because if we... I was really hoping that we could skin this for, like, resets. There's got to be a trade good vendor, right, in Theramore? There has to be. Where is... Yeah, by the skinning vendor, there definitely would be. I think he was in the inn. Can I buy one for my bear? I don't think the bear has anything to sell. Yeah, nothing to sell. But, skinning trainer... Oh, he's not a vendor. Skinning knife. Let's try this, guys. I'll try equipping this for this next one. Let me equip it. Wait, what? Okay, I just went onto my profession tool. Let me try equipping the knife and going back. Snoring, you just got level 1 classic skinning on this character, you'll test it. Sounds good. Like, what if it is bugged and if you have level 300 classic skinning, it doesn't work? That would be crazy. I mean, we're here to troubleshoot for sure. That would be wild, though. Okay, so now that we have a skinning knife equipped, reset all instances. Let's try it out. Alright, so you have 300 skinning, but all your characters have knives. Okay, and so Timmy, you just did like one clear, and it was the first clear you entered in on. You skinned everything and you got loot. I'm starting to think, guys, that it's just like only one, which sucks for us. I'm starting to think it's like this was like a good farm and they patched it, and now it's probably just like once per week you get loot. Oh, never mind, guys. The skinning knife did it. What the heck? That's crazy. So, that I never knew it actually affected things like that. Knife tech, guys. Alright. We solved the mystery. Let's try this again. Good animation, too. And we're getting like 15 rugged leather. That's awesome. So our actual full reset is going to be a little bit skewed because the first couple we didn't get any, but yeah. I thought at some point I had a skinning knife for sure. I must have got rid of it. But at some point I definitely had it. Wonder how much I missed out on wetlands? Yeah, I thought I had a skinning knife. Because normally profession equipment like that stays even after you unlearn it, right? No, it doesn't. I don't think profession equipment stays after unlearning. Can confirm you can reset it, but you don't have a skinning knife on this druid, but you're still getting skins. Okay, I'm so confused then. Now, yeah, how much gold? Wait, I gotta learn this. Jump off the right side. Is that faster? Oh yeah. I wonder how much we miss out on wetlands. Like, would you get multiple? I don't know if you would. You're getting light leather on this druid. Hey, so stores, you have low level skinning. I'm curious. Are you getting multiple of light leather, or is it just like one light leather? Cause here's my thought. What if the meta here is to have like level 200 classics? Oh, okay, just one. All right, so my idea wouldn't work. But my idea was, what if you had like if you got multiple on the way up, and then you only came here at 200, which is like the heavy hide or the heavy hide bracket. You could randomly proc like 15 heavy hides and it'd be like 2k, but it doesn't work like that. Yeah. Is that northern gear that just dropped? Yeah, we're getting northern drops here. Like, these are northern grays, technically speaking. It says, yep. And we also get frostweave cloth, guys, so yeah. Cause yeah, Nixia was updated during Wrath. It's weird. It's really weird, yeah, because we're not getting northern skins. No, we're still getting classic. I keep forgetting to jump down. We're still getting classic skins, but we're gaining northern skinning. But we also, it seems like you need to have a high level of classic skinning to actually get the skin. So it kind of uses right. It kind of uses both. I got a green too. Yeah, that's a Wrath of the Lich King green. 100% a Wrath green right there. So we might be able to get Wrath enchanting materials from those, actually. Disenchanting, it says average value is 5 gold, but vendor is 9 gold. So on that green at least, it doesn't seem like disenchanting is the best thing to do, but yeah. Can you pickpocket them? No pockets to pick, unfortunately. Good call though. Good thing to check. Owlbots, thank you for the Twitch Prime. And greetings, Traveler. Will we have a Goldbound soon? There is. Yes, this weekend will be a Goldbound weekend. And it'll be a pretty big episode, yeah. But yeah, like, as you can see, I haven't even done this for the full clear. And in just rugged leather, not even the hides, we have 123. So my thought process is, it's probably worth it to, like, come here every single hour to do a reset. What's the gold per 10 clears? We'll have to see. Let me get gold per 1 clear. We don't have the full data for 10 clears here, just because the first couple of clears we didn't have a skinning knife and we weren't getting skins. So I'll have to do like a full test later, which is okay because I gotta like learn how to do this jump down as well. But from one run we'll see. So you're saying jump down to the right. This is the right, right? Or do you mean like the right by looking this way? No, this is the right. Yeah. That's the shortcut right there. Ooh, we can probably jump up on the way back. As outlaw, we can probably grappling hook up on the way back. So let's see from one run here what we end up getting as far as loots. As you can see, we get some hides. And I think... Yeah, the leather is better to get than the hides. The hides are like 1 to 2 gold each. The leather is like 5 to 7 gold each. So we'd kind of want the... hides. Oh, we also get northern mana stuff. That's good. I think we got, like, unlucky on only getting one of the leathers this time, though, so... Yeah, we got kind of unlucky there, so it's normally going to be more than 100 gold, I think, but... You definitely want to get the leathers more so than the hides. So I should be able to just kind of go here and like grappling hook up, right? Yeah. Is there a 25 man and 10 man mode? There is. I'm doing it on 25 man. There we go. Yeah, it's a good shortcut. Do the two modes share lockouts? I think they share like raid resets like each week, and then the actual like 10 instance lockout is like a game-wide thing. So they would share the 10 instance lockout. Because that's like for any instances. Like you couldn't do like 10 of this and then 10 of another one. Yo, wait, we procced the Golden Capitrain? Timmy Tech with the 5 gifted subs. Greetings, travelers. And thank you, Timmy. What the heck? Did we just, like, proc a Golden Kappa, like, last week, too? What are the odds of that? But Timmy, the man, the myth, the legend, let's go. I understand that Timmy is very familiar with Nyx's lair. Currently has, what, 40 characters logged out outside of it? For purposes. 44? But who's counting? That's actually wild. The logistics behind that itself. At that point, one of the biggest upgrades to your farming is like having a good SSD so you can load in faster. Oh, alright, we hit lockout, guys. Yo, Niacin. Greetings, traveler, with the tier 1. Appreciate the tier 1. Yeah, so only like the last couple of those runs actually gave us anything because we weren't skinning them properly before, but the ones we did get, it's over 1,000 rugged leather right there. 1,000 gold from rugged leather. And like 200 gold from rugged hides. So that's actually pretty darn good. Yo! Cerebell leveling up the Golden Kappa train to level 3 with the 5 community gifted subs. Welcome in, travelers. Bringing the hype on the Golden Kappa. Appreciate the support on the hype train, guys. Making the gold farm dream a reality. Let's go. Keep the coffee rolling, too. But yeah, so I think in the end, it's going to be like 1.5 to 2k gold for, yeah, like a 10 minutes of resets. Which, you know, 2k per hour times 6 is like a realistic gold per hour of like 12,000 gold per hour. So even if you're doing like a mining farm here for 50 minutes, it's probably worth popping in for like 10 minutes to get your 1 to 2k of rugged leather. I think it's going to be like meta to always keep skinning, honestly. I wonder if you could just like farm these guys out front too if you wanted like an indefinite skinning farm. Sub to the discount. Can't pass up on a good deal. Let's go. Love the community. You guys, we've been like rolling. Goldbound's been around now like over a year. The stream, we're approaching 10 months. We got like probably one of the best stream communities out there, guys. You guys are legends. Absolute legends. I do want to level up my mining, though. Or actually, maybe herbalism for the gold thorn. That's what I was thinking about earlier today. Yo, Myth. With 100 bits. The triple cheer. Greetings, traveler. Appreciate the 300 bits. Onto the hype train. Love this community. Oh, yeah. Community is chill. It's just like... Oh. One sec. We got a rare spawn, guys. Brimgore. Yo, Solaz! With a 10 gifted subs on the Golden Kappa train, bro. Never tell me the odds. Never tell me the odds. That's Han Solaz for you. Man, I appreciate the support. 10 gifted. What are we at on the Golden... Like, wait, the Golden Kappa train is now... leveled up? Oh my goodness, you guys. Friday hype indeed. Really disappointing loot from that rare. Yeah. That's all we got. Level 6 on the Golden Kappa, though. I can't even focus on the loot in game, guys. You guys are just bringing too much hype. Welcome into all the Solaz gifties on the gifted subs. Could we even... Yeah, we skinned him. He's just thick leather, so it's not really much for skinning either. These guys are probably pretty good, though. We also have whelps to skin here. But heavy leather is really good, too. So there's probably a lot of good skinning angles here. Squirrel, you're an old unk and don't really understand the Twitch train stuff. It's kind of a cool part of Twitch, though. It's like especially the Golden Kappa train. Like, hype trains can proc. I think there's like an internal algorithm. If it's like every like... Sorry, pause that. VNet 69 with the 5 gifted. Oh my gosh, you guys. What the heck? Resident of Kanto with the 5 gifted subs as well. Resident and VNet, you guys are absolute legends. I appreciate the support. We're out here gold farming. Got the best community around. Here are my
Bezos bucks. Back to YouTube now, smile.
Yo, Lork the York with a Twitch Prime as well. Greetings, traveler. Appreciate you popping over from the YouTube with the Bezos bucks. Yep. This is insane, guys. I appreciate the support. You guys are making the gold farming dream a reality. I'm glad to be here, part of this community. Also, San Francisco, appreciate the 100 bits cheer. Oh my gosh, you guys, what are we at for this hype train now? It's not even like updating on my end. It's like lagging. Level 7, dude. Level 7. Can't even think straight. Welcome, brother. Appreciate it. So last, it's payday. Let's go. The Borderhood grows. Ooh. Ooh, these guys are in heavy hide range, these Crocs. That is good to know. Oh, that's actually really good. Wait. Okay. You guys. Arthea 10 gifting 5 community subs. How many gifts are we at now, guys? I think every single viewer right now, if you're not subbed already, you have a sub now. So welcome in, everyone. Hashtag Golden Capitrain going hard. Arthea 10, appreciate the support with the 5 gifted community subs. Brotherhood. Borderhood of the Gold. That's right. We got a bunch of Oprahs in the chat. We do. You get a sub. You get a... It just doesn't stop, guys. Timmy Tech. What the heck, you guys? Timmy Tech coming with 5 community gifted subs. Followed up by Hop Kizzle with the 5 gifted. Timmy Tech, you're an absolute legend. Greetings, travelers. Welcome into the subs. Hop Kizzle. You guys are speedrunning this Capitrain. Oh my... You guys, I don't even know what to say at this point. What's going on? Cirabel with a 10. 10 gifted. What's happening, guys? Snores gifting 5. Dude, what? You guys are popping off. What's going on? We're at level 9. This is an all-time hype train PR. I don't even know what's happening. My like thing is lagging here. What the heck? What? I don't even know what's happening. We got Searbell with the 10, Mistwing with the 10, Snores with the 5, VNet with 10 gifted. I can't even keep up with all these subs coming through, guys. Oh my gosh. Guys, I appreciate the support. I appreciate the support with the gifted subs. We out here farming gold, man. The Borderhood. The Borderhood goes. Raf, Hate, Scale, B with a 10 gifted as well. Renj G with the 10 community gifted subs. You should have done this on hardcore. You guys, actually, true. I think I would be dead if this was hardcore. What? Okay, we have a... We basically just smashed the hype train PR. We're on level 12 Golden Capitrain. Oh my gosh, you guys. I appreciate the support. Appreciate the love. The Borderhood is checking in. DM Brokaw with the 25 gifted subs, bro. DM Brokaw, absolute legend. I think now people who aren't watching the stream are getting the subs. Hopefully everyone live is getting some of these gifted subs, you guys. We got some people in chat saying they're getting dodged. I think sometimes it lags a little bit and you have to it'll take like a while to divvy them out a little bit, I think. Gerald Lee with the 100 bits as well, and San Francisco with the cheer 100 bits. Appreciate the bits as well, guys. Let's keep skidding too. Timmy Tech with the 1 month tier 1 gift to XPure87 hashtag no dodge. Let's go. Timmy Tech is out here sharpshooting now with the snipes, with the gifteds. You guys are making me blush. I don't even know how to process this. This is insane, guys. I appreciate all the support. Let's go. Goldbound hype. Over on YouTube as well, we got 20 gifted Patholarics archive memberships from Sean O'Neill, 1659, contributing over on YouTube with the supported hype. Let's go. Legion of Pandas getting a YouTube gifted over there. Cirabel gifting a sub over to Ransom 509 as well. Making sure the dodgies don't keep getting dodged. Let's go. Feel like I'm Will Smith and I am a legend. That's hilarious. Oh no. Yo, Jameson too with the follow and the prime. Greetings, traveler. I think this Golden Capitrain is gonna stand for all time. There's no this is insane, guys. Oh my, you guys. The hype train worked. The hype train was This is probably as hype as it gets. This is like a double shot of espresso. Oh my goodness, guys. Let's go. Level 13 hype train is actually crazy. I can't see. Let me see if I can scroll up. I think our previous hype train best was level 7. We've like doubled. Sirabel, appreciate the support with a 10 gifted. Absolute goat. We on hardcore today, Sirabel? Rolling priest, right? Another 10. Greetings, travelers. Welcome in to all the gifties. We're happy to have you here. Shout out to all the supporters for keeping the awesome content going. You guys, we're feeling the love on the stream here. I appreciate all the support. We're keeping the gold farming dream alive. I think I hit level 9 or 10 last. Speaking of someone hitting the gift every button, Timmy Tech just hit the 106 community gifted subs. And Spacer with the tier 1 as well. Timmy Tech, did you hit the button? Is it that's the button that says gift everyone that's not sub to sub? That negates all the party chants, all dodges. Everyone in Twitch chat. Everyone in Twitch chat is a sub now. Courtesy of Timmy Tech. DM Brokaw and Timmy Tech have hit the button, guys. That's crazy, dude. Timmy Tech, I appreciate the support and welcome in everyone. I don't even know what to say. Fun to look with the Prime as well. What does that put the hype train up to? I don't even want to know. Timmy Tech is gifting to all live followers. Everyone's dropping thank for the gifted sub to Timmy Tech. Let's go. Crushing blow. That's like a wreck bomb blade storm right there, man. Timmy Tech, let's go. We've had a pretty insane week on Goldbound Hardcore, so we're rolling, guys. Greetings, travelers. Timmy just locked in and said, you know what? Let's pop every CD in the book. How many clams are we in debt now? Well, we're on hype train level 16. We're gonna have to figure out how many clams in debt. We're in very deep clam debt, I think. I think so. Cerebel with the 1 month gifted as well. To pasta dish 99. It's confirmed, guys. Everyone's got a sub. You guys. Oprah over here. You get a sub. You get a sub. I don't even know where in the game I am. Like, I've just been meandering around. I guess I'm still around Onyxia. It's a good thing I didn't meander into a locked zone. It could have happened. I've just been... I don't know what to do. You know? I don't know what to do. Sean O'Neill is well over on YouTube, becoming a member of the channel after gifting everyone else memberships. Greetings, traveler. Appreciate the support over on the YouTube as well. Snora's gifting us up the cozy messages. Oh no, cozy messages got missed. Wow. Well, Snora's got you covered. Wow. Let's go. Let's go. Buy a new networking gear. That's what you do. It's probably a good call. I need to get the networking gear and like a Starlink backup. I think that's probably a good call. I think you're right. We gotta make sure the stream doesn't drop anymore. That's the best thing we can do. You're right. Level 16, still don't know what that means. It means level 16, I don't even know. How many people have gone to level 16? I think we're in like nosebleed territory for Hype Train. Like that's gotta be like, you know, gladiator rank. Right? Means we have a very awesome community. You guys are the best. The Borderhood, the Travelers, we're just a bunch of World of Warcraft players that like farming gold and also leveling, you know? And doing weird challenges, man. That's what we're all about. Greetings, travelers. VNet69 gifting 10 community subs. VTNet, absolute legend. Bro is taking Pathwife out to the steakhouse tonight. Yo, I actually had planned to take Pathwife out for a celebratory dinner tonight because she got a promotion at work. So, yeah, we definitely going out. We got some stories to tell Pathwife that the community showed up today and we said, I'll tell her we hit the Golden Kappa train, and she's gonna say, what does that even mean? What does that even mean? Other than I'll explain it. But yeah, guys, I appreciate all the support. We're out here doing the content dream, the gold farming dream, and you guys watching and supporting are making it happen. And as an awesome product of that too, we have this sweet community, guys. Yeah. GSBet gifting a sub over to VLA Flip 12 as well. Welcome in VLA Flip 12, courtesy of GSBet. And Myth cheered 600 bits, guys. Appreciate the cheers. You guys, everybody in the chat, drop those Golden Kappa Train hype emotes. We got the hype chest here. Absolute heater of a hype train. 86% through level 16. Oh my gosh. We're in clam debt, guys. A total of 268 gifted subs. Also, that doesn't even include YouTube. We got Wolf Den becoming a traveler on YouTube. Greetings, traveler. Caleb G as well. Greetings, traveler. That's a lot of subs. And 1,200 bits, guys. Oh my goodness, you guys. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I appreciate the support, guys. You guys are coming in clutch as far as the hype trains. That was what we call a Golden Kappa train hype. Friday hype train hype. What is a Golden Kappa train? A golden train on Twitch is a rare, randomly triggered variant of a standard hype train. If the community completes the train, every viewer who contributes by subscribing through gifting or cheering temporarily unlocks a highly exclusive Golden Kappa emote across all of Twitch for 24 hours. So, pretty much it's a sub-only stream now, guys. It's because everyone in the stream has a sub now, pretty much. And we have the Golden Kappa emote as well. So that's pretty much GG's, guys. Terrible time to be an advert. Ad revenue on this stream is going to be an all-time low, guys. Pretty much no ads on Twitch today. That's the way we like it. GG's, guys. Yep. We got some skinning to do. I've just been kind of like absent-mindedly running around here because I was, you know, hard to process all that, guys. But yeah. Yo. Nobody likes the ads anyways? Yeah, get those ads out of here. Something interesting with YouTube community is they're looking at bringing in targeted gifting to the platform. That'll be exciting. Yeah, that would be kind of cool on YouTube as well. Because Twitch has a lot of those aspects, yeah. Love to see the TYs in the stream chats as well for all the gifted subs. We got some good long-term viewing here, guys. Need a smoke break? I don't even smoke, man. Me too, bro. I'm just like, what the heck? My Garmin's gonna say, you need extra time for recovery today because my heart rate was probably just like, probably thought I was doing a sprint there. I was just, didn't know what was happening. Yeah. Man, Timmy Tech, DM Brokaw have hit the gift all followers a sub. That's insane. I appreciate the support, man. Randrag has finally happened. You have succumbed to the lure of WoW Classic. Best of luck out there. We had an epic day on WoW Classic yesterday. BTnet. Auto mod got that one, but we'll let that one through. It's all good. DM Brokaw, we love you, my guy. Appreciate the support. Yeah. Both DM Brokaw and Timmy Tech have hit the gift all. Couldn't resist the 35% off. That's a good deal, yeah. That's true. By the way, no cat cam. Oh, I have it off, but Abu isn't here right now. He's home. He just hasn't come to work yet. So once he shows up, we'll have him here. But until then, I'll probably leave it off. Lazy worker. I even told him when I was walking down to stream, I'm like, hey, Boo, we're starting stream today. And actually, when Path Wife was getting ready for work, Boo was there. Let me go to my photos here. And she was getting Boo ready to getting Boo ready for stream. Let me see if I can play this. Yeah. That's like a little makeup brush. Boo was getting his hair done for stream. Getting ready. So he's prepped today, guys. He's ready to stream. But he's not here. He's sleeping, I think. Yeah. Love the content. Greetings from Germany. Yo, greetings, traveler. We do get a lot of heavy hide here. I do think skinning is going to be the angle here. The last couple of zones, we've been skinning a lot. Just imagine the hype train if Boo was here. Probably would have broken the internet. Maybe Boo's a little bit nervous. We have been hitting it like, I mean, this week was 4 streams because of the dentist. But we have been doing like, 5 days a week on the streams, which has been good, especially with the hardcore. Been a lot of fun. Full cat stream when? If there's a way that we could have it like where the cats control something, that would be pretty ideal, I think. Cats control my WoW run. Yeah. There's places or like YouTube videos where people, I don't know if it was a cat, but someone like coded something where their beta fish or something would pick like like stocks and would trade. Like if it spent this much time in this corner, it would like buy X, and they ran it for a year. I wonder if you could do something like that for WoW. When is the lockout over? It'll be about an hour. I probably should have started a timer. Michael Reeves and his goldfish. Yeah, it was Michael Reeves. Dude, Michael Reeves has some legendary drops as far as YouTube videos. That's a guy where he drops a video and you stop and you watch it. And it's probably like one every like 4 months if you're lucky. You know? Some great content though. These guys can drop the Dark Whelpling too, and they also... Ooh, this is a better farm because they drop thick leather, so... I could definitely see this being a good angle where you're skinning the crocs, but also the whelps. Because the crocs can... Like, look at this. We're getting thick hide, and thick hide is no joke. Plus, thick leather is good too. Yo, Blue Mallard 3000. Greetings, traveler. Over on YouTube, becoming a channel member. On the Path's Archive stream YouTube channel, it does mean, guys, you do have access now to... I have a couple emotes there on the YouTube chat as well. The Path, like the Boo, the Poncho Party, the Stella emote. So if you're a channel member over there, you guys can drop those emotes in the chat too. I think, I'm not 100% sure how it works, but I think you can use them like in comments as well. Like on the, I think you can use them like in YouTube comments. Maybe not though. Need a lock-in emote. I've got a guy that does a little bit of graphic design for me. I'm putting in another request. We're working on some more sub badges for like higher ranks because now we're gonna get to the year and stuff. I'll get a lock-in emote made. Oh, that'll be good. We're making sure to change our socks. Sepsis is a loud killer out here. Maybe we should run for a little bit without boots, eh? Air those dogs out in the swamp. I should go stand over... Actually, here we go. This is perfect, guys. Watch this. It's important every now and then to take your shoes off and stand over like this burning tree. Just to really smoke out, dry off the feet. Dry off the bod, right? Maybe I should even put the shoes on to dry them out over the heat. We hit the last reset about 40 minutes ago. So in about 20 minutes, I'll go do my next reset then. Oh, wrong time? Well, once we can enter, we're pretty much on track for it, so... Trench foot is no joke. Need to drop the VIP. I'm a little bit of an unk when it comes to certain stream things. I don't know what or how to VIP. That's yeah. Well, we got to learn these things, guys. Learn the ways. Oh, well, I'm thinking about emotes. We should get one that says, "Did you just sell?" And we can spam it for weapons or the Dark Moon hat. Ooh. Yeah, what would be a good one if it's like I accidentally just sold or like vendored? What would be like a good emote for that? Because that would be good to have, like, just logistically. Yo, Seth dropping the Pathal booze in the Twitch chat. Yeah, we'll have to get some new emotes in there for sure. I still do the... I haven't fixed it. I still do the thing where, like, on Twitch, I have a lot of, like, the standard, like, emotes, but I think you're just supposed to, like, import them with, like, this one website. But I just uploaded them as is. That's why I have, like, my own, like, Pathal 2 poggers. I'm a bit of a unk. But yeah, we should have a couple more. Probably have a couple more emotes unlocked after today, I would say. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not testing the gold per hour yet, but it wouldn't be bad. Like, there's a lot to skin out here, as far as just kind of like running around. Like, even just passively doing this, we're getting like, I wonder if some of this was from, yeah, some of this was from the dungeon, but like passively doing this is like 3k per hour, and I've been going slow. Spinning poncho emote, please. A spinning poncho? Like a poncho, like spin? Like how we have like the spin emote, but like for poncho? Darkwind Flyer sippy emote. That would go pretty well. Okay, I will test more of this later. One thing I want to do, though, is I do want to get herbalism to start leveling up herbs. While we wait. I think, yeah, I think we got like 25 minutes for the resets here for the raid. So we can get a couple herbs in the meantime. I do have to drop mining for that. I think it's okay. If I had to bet, I would say herbalism is probably going to be better than mining here, which is kind of crazy. My classic mining is level 3, so I'm not missing out on anything too big. Where is the herbalism trainer, though? Is it in here with the alchemist? Yes. How old am I? You want to say path is late 20s, early 30s? You're pretty much spot on. I'm 29. I turned 30 in July, in next month actually. Yeah. Probably will want to run with steady flight here. What would a group of unks be called? The guild? Probably just Goldbound guild, I guess. Probably what you call a group of unks. Right? Enclave. Yep. I also do, while we're doing herbalism, I'm also grabbing lumber. Just because we've unlocked a lot of new professions. So I want to have a backlog of lumber in case we have some decor crafts to do. That's kind of my plan there. So we'll be doing herbalism and lumber. Harvesting all that the woods have to offer. Same age as you. Turned 30 in October. Yeah, we're the same age then, 29. I feel like I look a little older since I bulked up for strongman. I'm like, from last year at this time, I'm probably about 40 pounds heavier. Because I've been prepping for like strongman and powerlifting versus like last year at this time I was prepping for an ultra marathon. So the body has changed a little bit. After Worlds for strongman, I'll probably diet down though. I feel a little more energized when I'm a little bit lighter. All right, rip scale. Kill number 2 on him. What do we get for skins too? Thick leather, not bad. Yeah, I think you might be onto something. A group of unks is an enclave. I think that's pretty darn good. Yep. Based on my analytics, of course there's variance in this, but there's like, it's like 80% of my viewers I think are in the ages of 25 to 45. Is like the majority of the, maybe more, is like, that's like the biggest demographic. Which makes sense. $52, $24, $55. Yep. The travelers are hanging around. We traveling. Travelers and Borthers. 26. Yeah, I started playing WoW when I was, what was I? I was in grade, some people call it year, I don't even know. Probably 5, grade 5. You were 6 when you started? Let's go. Travelers young and old all on the same journey. 07. That's right. It's a tale as old as time. Oh, we get 2 lumber sometimes from those. Alright, this is perilous. So yeah, I mean, like, we're definitely kind of seeing the beginnings of quite a decent farm, where you're going to be hanging around here, you know, doing, whether it's herbalism or mining, or even skinning potentially, looking for rares, but then also every hour doing the Onyxia reset. There's probably going to be a few other things we do, but like this seems like it is going to be largely the meta here, right? Like it just seems really good. A little bit of a multi-farm. I think it'll do quite well. The only reason, you know, they call them grades in Canada is because of Trailer Park Boys. Yeah. I think in the US, they call them grades as well, right? Like you're in like grade 5, grade 7, grade 8, grade 12. Grade 5 of... in Canada, like most places, there's like grades 1 through 12. And then after grade 12, you go to university or like college or just graduate and work. But like after grade 12, it's post-secondary education. Yo, Captain Carries gifted out 5 community subs. Captain Carries, appreciate the 5 gifted. Welcome into all the travelers receiving the subs. Greetings, travelers. Let me try taking this guy out. But yeah, no, in Canada, you have like kindergarten, and then it's like up to grade 12, and then college, yeah. That's precisely how it works, yeah. In most spots. And then, like, depending on when you live in Canada, you might have, like, that divided into, like, 2 schools. Like, some of them have 2 schools where it's, like, K to, like, 8, and then 9 to 12. And then some schools will be, like, elementary, which is, like, K to, like, 6. Like, K to, like, 5, and then middle school, which is, like, 6 to 9. And then high school. But, like, it depends where you live. What's the point of mounted chopping when it dismounts when you loot? Honestly, I think I can loot staying mounted. I might have just accidentally pressed dismount if that happened. Because, yeah, since I've gathered enough of this lumber, I can just keep getting it. I must have accidentally dismounted. Not intentional there, but yeah, you can be fully mounted. What's the next sub goal? Sub milestone? I don't know. That's a good question. Is Bryan Adams still hugely popular up there in Canada? As like a known person, yes, but like not actively like popular, I wouldn't say. But like he's known, yes, but. Would I mind explaining clam debt and just how much clam debt we're currently in? Yeah, so like clam debt is like, you know, sometimes every sub we open up a clam. This stream we would owe a lot. We owe a lot of clams, so we should have like an overlay. You know what? That would be a good thing to do, to build an overlay that adds up the subs to clam debts, and we could slowly pay it off. That's a good weekend project. Because that wouldn't be too hard of an overlay, I don't think. What's the conversion rate of clam to sub? I don't know. The real question, what's the conversion rate of clams to golden pearls? Canadians love their Canadian stars. Yeah, well, we do. We got some stars out of here, bro. We got some stars. 100%. Point and wait, what's the word you say? Point in case? Will Tennyson, Canadian. Need I say more? Need I say more? Chris Bumstead, Canadian. Yup. Jim, wait, I actually didn't know Jim Carrey. Is Jim Carrey really Canadian? I didn't know that. Did not know Jim Carrey was Canadian. Dina Durbin. Never heard of her. Mitchell Hooper. Yep. Quite a few athletes, actually. A lot of Canadian athletes that are quite known in the strength sports. Justin Bieber. Yeah, Justin Bieber is like, you know, maybe one of our prize jewels as far as that goes. Shania Twain, definitely up there. Nickelback. That's a... Wait, you're responsible for Nickelback, though? Nickelback is great. I know Nickelback gets a lot of hate, but, like... If you've ever been in, like, a bar and Nickelback starts playing, everyone's vibing. It's... Like, it's a meme, but it's... They got some anthems, man. Is this the Den of the Flame or the Raptor Cave? This here? Ember Strife's Den is what this is. Let me check for this rare spawn, actually. I've never been in here, I don't think. Skintellex. Alright, nice little bracers, actually. A Nickelback defense, go ahead, take back the channel membership. I used to drive... I went to university for my graduate degree in Saskatchewan. In Sask. And I would, like, live in Alberta in the summers. And I would drive back and forth to visit my parents a lot. And on that drive, you go through Hannah. And Hannah is the small town that Nickelback is from. And when you drive through it, there's a sign. And the sign that is like, welcome to Hannah, below it says, the home of Nickelback. It's amazing. I love that sign. Do people in Canada care about the royal family? Yeah, it's like in our like news, like if you go to the grocery store, there'll be like a lot of like magazines that have information about it. On our currency. Do I have a dollar bill here? I don't think I have any cash. I am from Canada though, guys. I'm obviously not going to show the whole thing, but there's the passport. Canadian. Canada. Confirmed. But I don't have any money here. Yeah, but we have the crown is on our currency. Bold of me to not have my passport in a safe. I have to, it's expiring right away, so I have to renew it. So I have it out. Normally I have it in like a set area, but yeah, I have it out because I'm going through the process of renewing it. Yeah, a couple years ago we changed our money, so now it used to be like the paper money, but now it's like kind of that almost like plasticky stuff. When I go get like a refill of coffee, I can bring some down. But yeah, it's different. The $100 bills. This is gonna sound like a joke. It's actually not a joke. The $100 bills have scratch and sniff, and it smells like maple syrup. I don't know if it's placebo, but it 100% works. The $100 bills smell like maple syrup. It's like scratch and sniff. Yeah, it's not. Like, I'm not even joking. It's the thing. It's like a very slight scent, but if you have it, give it a try. It definitely wears off over time, but if you have like a freshly minted one, like a freshly minted $100 bill, it's maple syrup scented. I'm pretty sure. I've tried it quite a few times. Either I was told it and there's like placebo and I smell maple syrup, or it is. But like I smell it pretty strongly. Yeah, because like the Canadian dollar compared to like a lot of the currencies, like the pound, euro, USD, it's like a lot of people, like, you probably know your currency compared to USD. So like one Canadian dollar is like 0.7 USD is like the conversion. So the Canadian dollar used to be like 1-to-1, but it's a little weaker now. So that 1 USD is like 1.38 Canadian dollars. Can't remember the last time you actually handled money. That's true. It's kind of rare that I have cash on me, to be fair. Everything's digital now. Can't imagine it's hard to live in Canada as a Brit. Maybe need to live there for maple dollar notes. Yeah, I think it wouldn't be too difficult, at least for like a visa for like a work period. Probably could do. I think we generally, like Commonwealth countries and stuff too, generally speaking, can like have like more transferability. Pathwife worked in England for like a year out of school. I wasn't we weren't together at the time though. That was many moons ago. Pretty sure you can stay visa free for like 6 months? Yeah. Yeah, like I could go like over somewhere else for like usually like 6 months, depending. Canada also has a London. Yep, London, Ontario. It's true. I've actually never been to Ontario. I should go. Well, like, I say that. I don't count, like, stopping in the airport for, like, a connection. Like, I wouldn't count that as visiting. You know, I wouldn't count that. Paid in cash your entire time in Canada because it's cheaper to buy the one-time exchange fee to get a bunch out at the ATM at the border than it was to use your card for everything. Yeah, you definitely gotta be careful when you're doing exchange rates. Like you want to know like what your card's exchange rate is if you're doing like constant transactions. Generally speaking, like, you know, when you're abroad, they'll have the option to charge you in your currency versus like the local currency. I forget which one you're supposed to do now. I think you're supposed to hit the local currency. I don't know, actually. Yeah, you hit local, because that way, yeah, you hit the local currency. Otherwise, the point of sale terminal charges you their exchange rate. Otherwise, if you hit local currency, it's your card that does the exchange for you, which is usually a better rate. But you really want to know what your credit card exchange rate is, because some are better than others. I think that's what you do. But if you do cash, you can avoid all that. Just exchange once. I think we can go back into Onyxia's lair relatively soon. Like 7 minutes. What is an Ohio? An Ohio is a U.S. United States of America state. Why do I get dismounted after picking up the lumber? I think sometimes I accidentally move or like click it wrong. I shouldn't be getting dismounted all the time. Oh, you know what it is? I'm so muscle memory used to picking up herbs and then remounting. I think I'm pressing my mount. I'm pressing the keybind and dismounting myself. Because I keep forgetting that I can just fly away. I'm so used to like getting it and then mounting up. That's what's happening. I gotta remember to not do that. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't need to do that. Best way to get an FX card that does mid-market rates. Lots around these days. You end up with similar exchange rates. An FX card? What's an FX card? Alright, soon enough we'll go back into Onyxia's lair. And I want to do like a full, see how much gold I get from 10 runs. And how long it takes if I'm doing the actual route. Oh, currency exchange is known as FX? Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. So yeah, that sounds like it would work quite well. Get close to like the actual listed rates. Greater Sagefish schools. I think before I was getting regular sagefish, so greater might be better. Right? Like it might be more gold. I don't know. We'll test it out at a later date, at a later time. I really like the idea of doing a circle here around Onyxia's lair farming for skins. I think that could be quite fun. It is a lot of different types of like skinnable mobs. Like maybe it'd be better to stick to the ones we know are better. There are a lot of different potential skinning farms here though. It's basically, it kind of seems like this is a little bit of a higher level Swamp of Sorrows, right? As far as what farms we'll have. It's weird though. A little bit of a lower level Swamp of Sorrows actually, because Swamp had thorium, whereas this doesn't have thorium. But it is, as far as skinning, kind of better because it's in the heavy leather band. And heavy leather means heavy hide. And heavy hide means a lot of gold. Have we done any Oni trash runs? I just did earlier a full clear of 10. We'll do another clear of 10. I'm probably, man, during this zone, I feel like every single hour I'm going to be doing trash clears because we're right here. And it's like 2,000 gold-ish of leather. Every clear. So like no matter what we're doing, as long as we do our trash clear, which should take like 10 minutes, we get like 2k, like 1.5 to 2k gold per hour. So whatever we can do in the extra 50 minutes is gonna be kind of deciding what the total gold is. And I'm really just getting lumber to stockpile because we also have like a bunch of profession trainers here. So I want to stockpile lumber for decor crafts. That way, whenever I do level up, like Inscription, for example, on Goldie, not even the alt, I can craft a whole bunch of decor and then unlearn it. So I really do want to have the lumber stockpiled for that. Ooh. Yeah, let me try these raptors too, guys. Raptor flesh. Not worth a ton, but what do they drop as far as skins? Okay, so just regular mob skin stuff. Heavy leather as well. Need a Skinner outfit for this zone? Yeah, we really do. Ooh, this could be a little hyperspawn potentially too. There's a lot of skinning farms to test out. A lot of skinning farms to test. Right now though, I'm just trying to power level my herbalism up. I think 170 is when we can actually get the regular stuff. Does this zone unlock any pet battles? I think it, you know what? I think it actually might be a good pet battle zone for us. Just based on the fact that we didn't really have any zones that we could really farm heavy hide in before. So now I think this zone is kind of covering that awkward level range where we didn't really have pets for. So we can probably level pets all the way up to 17 now with pet battles. Probably. The thing about pet battles, though, if I start leveling up my pets, a byproduct is we're going to level up a lot faster on Goldie. Pet battles is going to be like power leveling for Goldie. So I'm fine to do it. But it is kind of fun getting like small incremental XP from just like dual gathering or even just herbalism, right? So we'll have to see. Gotta go after the Baron's Skinner outfit. Is that like the crafted gear, or is there like a set in the Barons that drops? The actual like total cohesive sets that we have is kind of limited here. Or like on Goldie in general. Most of our fully complete sets we've used at one point. If it's crafted, it's not too bad. We do have a leatherworking crafting alt, right? I kind of want to keep the hand-stitched leather crafted gear, though, for the Barons. I think that'll be a good one for the Barons. Because we have a Nixia's Lair here, it wouldn't be a terrible zone to rock, like, Bloodfang, or if we ever get it, Night Slayer, you know, set. Because this is, like, this zone and, like, maybe Silithus are kind of the zones that we still haven't completed that will have raids. So having, you know, tier pieces in the raid, like in a Nixia's Lair, would kind of be cool. Kind of like on meta, I would think. Night Slayer chest exists. It's like, it's fabled to exist, yes. Fabled to exist. We haven't confirmed it ourselves, though. We've confirmed things like the, it's actually crazy, like the contrast to how lucky we got for the Twilight Blade versus how unlucky we've gotten for Night Slayer chest. Just completely different pendulums right there. Very, yeah. So we have confirmed that that does drop, but Night Slayer chest is still TBD on if it really drops. So when Nixia's Drake is my first flying mount unlock? Yes. Well, we technically had a slight possibility of getting one during Noble Garden when we were killing that one, like the local boss. We could have gotten, I think it was like a flying carpet. But yes, a Nixian Drake is the first farmable flying mount that we can get. Speaking of Anixia, guys, we can probably go do our clear now. I think it's probably reset. Does the tier 2 head still drop from Ani in retail, or have there been changes? I think it does drop from Ani in retail. However, I think it also drops, like we already got it. I think it drops in Blackwing Lair as well. Or Blackwing. Yeah, Blackwing Lair. Or maybe even off reg. I do think it drops here too, though. Let me just vendor trash. And then this one, guys, for this Onyxia clear, or this raid clear here, I am going to do a bit more of an aggressive timeline. We have things set to market value, so I want to see how long it takes to do a full reset, number one. And number two, how much gold we get. So let's lock in here. We're going to use the jump down tech and the grapple up technique. Maybe I didn't wait long enough. Nope, it works. So we jump down. I'm utilizing sprint where I'm not stopping. That's pretty min-max. We can skin on the way back. We get leather and hide. I definitely want more leather. The leather is worth more and drops more quantitatively. Jeez, yeah, we have a lot of heavy leather too. Frostweave cloth, excellent. I wonder if any gray drops. I don't think gray drops will show up on my tracker, so it should be okay. Jump out like that. So first run, we're in and out in about a minute and a half, which means our resets might actually be closer to 15 minutes. I think if we time it properly, though, we do have sprint every single run, which is actually kind of nice, because on a 1 minute cooldown. Considering how fast we're going, we might actually hit the lockout, because if we do this 10 runs faster than the last 10 run, we could technically catch up to the tail end of our old runs. What made the skin drop again? I'll test again after this hour if it was this or if we just got a higher level of northern skinning. But equipping a skinning knife allowed me to get the skins from these guys. I didn't have the profession equipment equipped. And once I did, it changed it. Now, it could have been the fact that I equipped a profession tool, or it could have been the... Oh, that's my bad. That's not even a plus. At this point, it's not even a time save. Oh my gosh. Skill issue. But yeah, it might have just been that we had increased skill from the knife or the fact that we had a profession tool itself. I don't know for sure. I don't want to test it on this one though, because I do want to see the actual gold per hour, and I don't want to miss out on one skin. So maybe next one I will. I'll try like unequipping the skinning knife to see if I can still get skins. It should tell you the timer if you go into the raid ID area. Oh, does it actually tell you like how long until you can enter another instance? I didn't know that there was a place you could see that. How do you access that? I would definitely like that. That'd be good. You probably just need a certain skinning level. It's a weird one. We'll definitely confirm on the next clear. I want to just have this one be like 10 full clears, getting all the gold I can. Like already, the perceived gold per hour is over 10,000 gold. Obviously, we can't do this for 10 hours, like for an hour straight because of the raid lockouts, but Can't remember the keybind. It's been in the game for a while, though. Alright, guys. Cat cam is coming on. Welcome back to Boo. Pathel 2 Boo's in the chat, guys. Boo has officially showed up to the office. We've only been streaming for 2 hours and 9 minutes, Boo, but it's okay. We understand. He probably had busy stuff to do upstairs, like look out the window and look at birds. Maybe sleep, eat a little bit, drink some water, so it's understandable. Hit the O button and then there's a raid tab on the bottom of the window. I feel like O is my friends list. In my if in my head, I think that acts as my friends list. Cause like online, I think. Let me pause this for a second and try. Oh yeah, here we go. It's both. So yeah, there's a tab under it. Yeah, so O opens friends list, but it's also the tab. I have the timer paused, so I just kind of want to see here. Raid info. Okay, yeah, it has the lockouts. It has my lockouts, but I'm more so curious about like the 10 instance lockouts like per hour. I guess I could use Loot Appraiser to track it. To see like when like my 10 instances will reset. But yeah, so it just shows the lockout. So that is handy though. And I actually never knew about that before. Like, I think I learned about it like a week ago. So it's definitely worthwhile doing. Yeah, I guess I should just use the one here. I find though, like, after you've been using Loot Appraiser, once it gets past the 10 instance lockout, I find it always bugs and gives me errors. So we'll see if that happens this time or not. You can also extend lockouts there too if you ever need to. Okay, I guess, yeah, the function of extending lockouts would be more so like current content progression. Unless, like, maybe there's... I wonder if we'd ever need to use that for, like, a gold farm. Extending a lockout. I mean, maybe. Theoretically. Purely academically. But yeah, it's good to know. I've never used that lockout page, really, before, so... It's cool to see. Not reading chat? Wait, what did you say? Nova Instance Tracker. Tracks how many runs you've done. Could get that then. Like, yeah, if Loot Appraiser has a... If it doesn't bug out after these 10 runs, I'll probably keep using that, but... My whole ethos on add-ons is... I try to not get them, as you can probably tell. I know that there's like a lot that are helpful, but like without like really quick